All right, I'm at Wayfarer Vans in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I'm getting my build out done today. And let's do a tour of the assembly area and their production facility. They've grown quite a bit. They've used to be in this, well, they still are in this building right here, and they have taken over this other building in the back lot to do some of their manufacturing. So there's Austin. What's up, Austin?
All right, come on in. What's up, John?
Welcome to Wayfarer.
This is our retail / lounge space.
All right, this is the lobby, huh?
Yeah, we got all kinds of camping gear over here on our shelves, some merchandise, stovetops, all kinds of things that you would need right off the bat when you get your van. You want to head out.
And these are things that people can put in their van that they don't have, or they forgot, or these types of things.
Yep. We got some inspiring pieces over here. So we have a collection of stickers from national parks that we like to use as an option for getting people really excited about the main destinations they're gonna head out to.
Sweet.
Some cooking utensils.
What is that over here?
So we have some headlamps over here, cool designs. This is actually the headband that it comes with. Yeah.
I understand this lobby's new, is that right?
Yes, we just finished outfitting it a little while back, and now it serves as a great place to wait while your van's being built.
Oh,
We
that's
actually have
beautiful.
one obviously in the works right now, yours. I can show you that next.
Let's go check out my van being built right
Yeah. Alright. The guys are working on getting the furniture in right now. The kitchen galley in place. A couple more steps to go and we'll start the cleanup.
now. Love the doors.
Sitting at right about 2.5 hours right now.
So it's probably 3/4 done, roughly.
Yeah, I'd say a little more than that. Yeah, they're gonna be wrapping it up here soon.
Great.
Yeah. View from the back.
And so now this building is just for assembly now, is that right?
This building is for installations. Yeah, so we have another van over here that we completed yesterday. And the customer will come by and pick it up here soon. This is the final product of what they're working on for you over there, John.
Great. This is the same size as my van, it looks like.
It's our Walter kit for the 136-inch wheelbase ProMaster.
And you guys recently redid the ceilings, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
And these are what, aluminum?
Yes, this is an aluminum composite material. There's a plastic core on a aluminum veneer from the top and bottom. Really strong stuff.
They look awesome, and I think you were telling me it helps with keeping heat in and out of the van, is that right?
It does a really good job for resisting the elements because you're obviously the roof is going to be exposed to the most heat in the van. So the strength is there. It's stuffed with wool insulation on the top side of that. Between the roof of the van and this aluminum, there's just a whole load of 100% wool stuffed in there.
That's awesome.
Yep. So the rest of the shop here serves as storage.
We got some cushions here that are ready to go in someone's van.
Yep. Cushions, panel sets on the shelf over here, door trim, a whole bunch of
Look at all these kitchenettes.
ocean of kitchen galleys here.
Wow, look at these. These are
Some
great.
floors.
There's all the free grub floors. So all the items sitting here, when will they go in a van approximately? How long?
I'd say all of these should be in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Look at all these lucky people.
Full lineup.
And then this is all the side panels here.
Yes, these are pre-cut. Also the aluminum material. Each of our walls are made from these pieces, and then we have ceilings over here.
And this was kind of cool. I noticed when you guys were building my van, this is the frame structure that kind of holds the insulation and everything else. This is the bones of your system, if you will.
Correct. These go hand in hand with all of the panels that you're seeing over here. They serve as a mounting point for all of our panels to get into the walls in place.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. You want to walk over to the production building and take a look at the new building?
Absolutely.
Austin, tell me, what's the backstory? How did Wayfarer start? Like, how did this all get going?
So Wayfarer started as a necessity for our owner. His name's Ian Horgan, and And he spent all of his life in the outdoors, camping in every form and fashion you could ask for, from a tent to truck bed campers. And one day him and his wife were just out in the elements and realizing the limitations of camping in the back of a Honda Element. And as great as those vehicles are, they realized, a van would do them better. So Ian started putting together designs and coming up with a variety of setups to make it most effective to work with the space of a ProMaster City. And then eventually we moved into the vans that you saw right there, the larger high roofs. But it's become all of this because of the demand of these Dodge vans.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much an idea from his passion that really turned into a business.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, and it required things like this large piece of machinery that's growing over here to be a necessity too. This is our CNC machine.
Oh wow. And so this cuts out all the wood pieces that you have here?
Yes. From all of our raw material in these stacks over here, we get put on the CNC, shaped with our pre-formatted designs, and then they get cooked up in bulk like that. From there, we take all of our cut goods into the other half of our assembly shop. And we put all the guys to work putting them together.
Now, is the CNC machine new for you guys, or have you had that for a while?
We've had it for a little while. It's been a couple years that we've owned one of those, and it really makes things obviously a lot faster. We can work in bulk that way. So in here we have everything being put together that will eventually get transferred into the other building, ready for installation.
And so this is kind of putting all the pieces together that were just cut from the CNC machine.
Correct. Yeah, putting the vinyl on our floors like you would see here. The MDF was shaped in there on the CNC, routed out to all of these sizes, and then we went ahead and glued on vinyl here. So this is an almost complete floor, which requires the little reflectix on the back. So everything's a step-by-step process, just getting it all knocked out in here. The whole team of guys.
I like this working environment, the chair and the fan, like this is optimal, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're not barbarians, we like a little comfort around here too.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's a space where all the magic happens.
And then this is all your little nuts and bolts and everything to assemble everything together.
Yep, we got all the hardware organized for each individual piece of the assembly.
Now, how many years has Wayfarer been in business?
4 years now.
4 years now.
Yeah, as of this summer, 4 years going, and we're just expanding as the years go on.
And you guys mostly, or you specifically do the Dodge City and
The ProMaster
the
City.
ProMaster City. It's called the ProMaster City.
Correct, yeah.
And then you do the Dodge ProMaster 136 and
Yes.
then 159.
Yes, the high roof versions, both of those, and the little city is called Wally. The 136 wheelbase is Walter, and the 159-inch wheelbase is Walt.
Do you do any other manufacturers of vans or just the Dodge?
Just Dodge for
Dodge.
now. Yeah.
You think that will change down the road?
I do think eventually the demand will have us ready to take on other models, but right now we've been staying real busy with Dodge, so we're really happy with Ram's products.
And I know from talking to you earlier, most of your customers are actually out of state. So we're in Colorado right now, and most of your customers are from all over the U.S. Is that right?
Correct. We're based out of Colorado Springs, but we do have people traveling to us on a daily basis from all over.
When you're fielding the phones and the email, what kind of questions do you constantly get from people? What's the kind of recurring questions that people are asking all the time?
Where do I get my van? Is one of the first
Where
things.
and when?
Yeah. Where do I get the actual vehicle side of it?
Oh, the
Obviously.
van. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that is like the first thing you got to consider, of course, whether it's used or new. We do have a relationship with a dealership in town. It helps us find vans, and we have a connection through a liaison that helps the process just remain very simplified, that you can find your van, and then from there we assign it to you. We have a lead time, but during that connecting point, we'll just get you a kit connected to the van, anticipate your lead time with the assembly. Yeah.
And really, I know people are from all over the U.S. Literally, when I went to go buy my van, I was at the dealer, and a lady just picked up her van, and she was driving back to Alaska.
Right.
I mean, I think she said it's going to take her a week to
Yeah.
get home, just to drive home.
We get excited for those folks. They're gonna be using it, getting it dirty right away.
Yeah.
And that's the best part. We don't want to see any polished camper vans around with our name on them. We want
They
them
need to be
used.
dirty.
Yeah, get them out there and get them dirty for sure. They can take it.
Any advice or any recommendations for people that are kind of looking into this Wayfarer kit?
I'd say, consider your purposes. Like how are you going to camp, and what do you feel like you need most from a camping experience? Because we make very affordable, simple camper vans, and that's our goal. So we want to give you an opportunity for a base camp out in the woods or on the beach, however you're going to use it. And from there, you put your personality into it, however you like. Everything about our kit is modular. So it gives you the capacity to change things up at any given moment. It takes a Phillips head screwdriver and a monkey wrench to disassemble just about everything in the van. So if you know you need to make changes and we don't offer that, then there is a way, and we've made it so that will always be true.
I think that's what I love about your kit, is that it is so flexible. And
Yeah, we don't want to compromise on that end, because there's just too many things you can do to make the van better for your purposes. We want to keep that available.
great.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Austin, thanks for the tour. I appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Wayfarer Vans, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yes, sir. Thank you.